Hello, Miss Lawson. This is Jerome Gibson from Jackson College, and I am sending you this video in order to show you the answers to the two questions you have. And also, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to email me. Okay, your first question. I have a student who cannot register because it states that the instructor closed the class and that you are unsure how to override this. So this is what you would need to do. You would need to go to My Math Lab, sign in to My Math Lab and go directly to your class. I'm going to pick one of my old classes. And what you would do is when you go to your class, you would click on Details. So you click on Details, and then this will come up. What you would need to do is click on Edit Course. Now, when you click on Edit Course, this will come up. What you need to change is your course enrollment dates. You need to click here on the enrollment end date and put it out to a further date. Myself, typically, I usually would do it like for right now, we're in March. I probably would just give it to the end of March, maybe March 31st, since you still have people enrolling in the class. So all you would need to do is click here and go to whatever date it is you need to go to and click on it, and then you will click on Save once you're done. So that basically takes care of the first question. So remember, again, you must change that enrollment end date, and also just make sure that your course duration date is also correct. You should at least have your course last at least a year after the class is over. So the class is over like I think about May 8th or something. So you should at least have it go to May 8th, 2016, just to make sure that the course is open just in case students need to review something even though they're out of class. Okay, so after you make those changes, you will click Save, and then you're done, and that student should be able to register for the class. Now we need to go to your second question. Your second question says, I am stuck on entering external grades. I listed exams as 15% under the breakdown, and it now will only allow me to enter an actual grade of no more than 15. I cannot figure out how to fix the weight of the grade versus the total points possible. Okay, first of all, let me go to one of my classes. Let's see. Okay, I will go to one of my current courses. Okay, now what you need to do, of course, is go to your current course, go under Course Tools, and scroll down until you get to Gradebook. You click on Gradebook. Now you may get this message here. You would just click Continue. And then what you want to do is click on Change Weights. You click on Change Weights, and then these are all of your weights. Now, what you said is you wanted your test to count 15% of the total grade. Now, I don't know if you mean that all of your tests will count as 15%, but this is the general breakdown that I have for test quizzes and everything. And it's a total category weight of 100 points. If you're using weighted grades, you need to look at all of these categories and enter in the percent that you want them to equal, and make sure that they equal 100%. If you want your test to be 15%, you'll put 15 here, so no matter how many tests you give, those tests altogether will be worth 15% of the grade. Now, this is how you change the weight. Now, you want to get into how you would go about changing the point value. So this is what we need to do. We could go back to, we could go to Assignment Manager. Now, after you click on Assignment Manager, you need to go to the assignment that you already created. But first, make sure you change the weight first, like we just did, and then you go to the assignment that you want to change. Now, let me scroll down here, because what you did was you changed one of your offline assignments. So I have, let me find me an exam here. Okay, let me go to my exam 2, which I have not given yet. So you will go to the exam, you will click the down arrow, and you will click on edit item info. And then you will click go. Now when you go here, this has the category. You need the category, the name of the assignment, the date. As you see, I haven't assigned this yet. It has an old date, but you can make it a current date. And then the points total. What you would do is you would type in your points total here. So instead of having 15, you would need to type in 100. And then if you type, well, if that's the total amount you want for that exam, you would type in whatever the total amount you want for that exam to be the highest. You would type in that value and click save, and then OK. And then now what you have is this situation. You change the weight, then you went into the assignment and you changed the point total of the assignment. So the students can score higher than what the weight is. They can score 100 points, but it's still only worth one part of the 15% of your total grade. Now, one other thing that I want to do, I'm going to create an assignment here just to show you the process from scratch. Okay, so you will go to Gradebook, and this is for you creating a new assignment. You will hit the down arrow, and then what you will want to do is add offline item. And then it says add an offline item to any category in your Gradebook. You will click next. And then this is where you would choose the category, the test, quiz, homework, whatever your categories are. Let's do test. And then the item name, let's say this is exam 3. And then we would have a date, whatever date you wanted. Let's say you want it to be April the 24th. Okay, and then you will put in your total points, which would be 100. And then you would click next, and then you will click OK. Well, I guess I could do that. I could click next. Oh, I named it the same one. Let me make this exam 32. Then I will click next. And then as you see here, my students' names pop up, which your student names will pop up, and you will click save, and then OK. And then now the assignment is in, and you can put in 100 or whatever score it is that's 100 or below. And that basically is it. If you have any other questions, please email me, and I will get back with you as soon as possible. Thank you.